guys, welcome to another vlog. No filter Rohan. So, I want to talk to you guys about something. What I would do if I was 18 years old, if I was starting out in the gym. I would first and foremost try to hit weights, obviously, right? Because that's the only thing that gives you a proper physique. Now, if you're entering college, so 17, 18 is basically when you graduate school and you enter college. Now, when you're entering college, you might be a sports person or you might be a guy who never played sports. If you're a sports person, type of training would be entirely different. More reps, less break between the reps, between the set. I started out playing sports. I used to play cricket, I used to play football, I used to play all sorts of sports, badminton, you name it, tennis when I was young. And then what happened was I stopped playing for a while, 11th, 12th, when you have to study a lot. I used to walk around the park, and that used to be my, the way of clarity. When I used to get stuck in, let's say, reading a book, reading a chapter, I used to hate maths. And let's say I used to do maths and I used to have like a mental block. I can't think. Go and take a walk. Go and take a walk. It's absolutely fine. But if you're starting out in the gym, I would suggest that you try to keep your nutrition proper. And nutrition, I mean up your protein, up your carbs, up your fat. Now, according to your body weight, you need to hit around 1.5 to 2 times your body weight. I'm talking about protein. Whether you can hit that amount of protein as a young adult, yes, you can, definitely. Protein is needed by your body for all types of functions, along with carbs and fat. These are the things that keep you healthy. Now, if let's say I'm starting out in the gym, so 17, 18 is when most people, they see these online influencers, the big hulks, and they go into the gym. And you cannot become like that. Let me tell you that, disclaimer. Sorry to break all of your hearts. You cannot become like that if you are just starting out. It takes years and years and years of hard work, consistency, and effort that I'll be coming to in a while. But yeah, I would try to hit at least 4 sets, and 4 sets I'll go heavy sets. Now, none of that going pretty light. No, go very heavy, 3 to 4 sets, and try to take at least 2 minutes of break between the sets. That's how your muscles recover for the next set. Keep it intense. Now, intensity and weight is what makes your muscle grow. So try to keep the sets pretty intense. Have to talk about supplements. You have a lot of supplements. You have your basically whey protein, you have your creatine, you have your BCAA, you have your mass gainer, you have a lot of supplements in the market. Let me tell you something. So the supplement industry is basically a $1 billion industry. You have a lot of supplements in the market now for an average Joe. Whether you have to take it or not, you don't need anything basically when you are that age. You can get everything from food. And my favorite would be egg whites. Tastes like nothing and gives you a lot of protein, like a lot of amount of protein. You'll be surprised. I eat at least like 10 eggs per day, 8 egg whites and 2 whole eggs. And what do I do with the yolks? If I was in India, I would feed it to the stray dogs. But here, basically, you cannot feed it to anyone. And we have cats around, but don't feed it to them. Coming back to the topic, egg whites are one of the best foods you can eat. Low calories, high amount of protein. And then you can throw in some chicken breast. Yes, you can eat chicken daily. I've been eating chicken daily for the past 7 years. I've had no diseases in the past 7 years. Touch wood, guys. Please don't wish anything on me. But yeah, I have had nothing in the past 7 years. Maybe a slight cough, cold, but really no type of diseases. Now the thing is, you can also add, if you eat beef, you can add in beef. You have a lot of macronutrients in beef, a lot of minerals and stuff. Okay, if you want to train weights, now let's say you are just starting out, you can hit maybe 3 sets, 4 sets of each exercise. Add in some intensity. So I've talked about intensity before, but again I'll have to say, you need to keep your workouts intense. That's how your muscles grow. Otherwise it doesn't grow. Another thing I would do if I was 18 is I would focus on my health, more stress, because this is the right age where you have to keep your health at check. This age defines who you are as a person as you grow older, into your late 20s, into your 30s. Now I've seen a lot of people who have been healthy during that age, they continue that lifestyle. And basically what happens is, when you have discipline and you have consistency during that part of your life, it does carry on forward many years. Maybe 2 days you give off, absolutely fine. We're not asking you to be perfect every day. You don't chase perfectionism, you chase consistency. That is what will be with you throughout your life. Now it's been 7 years again. Only thing I do is I have like no motivation to work out, right? I do not wake up in the morning at, now it's 3 a.m. It's 2 a.m. and I'm going for a walk. I have no motivation to get up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and just walk around and vlog. I have no motivation. The only thing I have is discipline. I know that if I don't do this, I'll not reduce my fat. And if I don't reduce my fat, I'll not reach my goal. If I don't reach my goal, I'll not be happy. So you try to keep consistency and discipline. That's the only thing that will be with you throughout your life. Now the next thing I would like to talk about is whether to hop on roids or whether not to hop on roids. I've seen a lot of people, especially youngsters nowadays, they've been hopping on roids like it is no one's business, and they're posting on the internet thinking it's cool. Bro, you're not cool, man. You're not cool trying to ruin your body at that age. And at that age is when you produce the most amount of testosterone in your body. It's not like, okay, I take the roids and khalas, I'm done. You have a lot of negative, a lot of drawbacks for taking roids at that age. 17, 18 is too early. These are actually given to people who are in your late 40s, in your 50s, early 50s, where these people, they don't have tests because biology dictates that as you grow older, your testosterone decreases. And when you're 17, 18, taking the same thing what those people take it's absolute nonsense. It's insane. I would strongly hold against it. There have been friends who have been saying, Ron, why don't you jump on this thing? One life, man. Bro, one life, man. Exactly, one life. Why you want to take a test or you want to take steroids and when you're okay, you might look a bit better, fine. You might look maybe 10%, 15%, 20% better. You might reach your goal in like half the time, and more attention you will get from both guys and women. Guys will be like, oh my god, Rohan, respect man, good physique. Bro, respect is not earned by your physique. It's not earned by physique, it's earned by your actions. And women, yeah, they'll stare at you, they'll be like, oh, very 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 nice body, very nice body. Absolutely not worth it, absolutely not worth it. So these are the three things I would suggest. It's a short vlog, I know. So basically what I'll do is I'll head back home right now and head to work. Work starts at 5. I finish at 3. After 3 I'll be going to the gym. Then I have to do meal prep today because I have a long week ahead. So I'll finish that, and I'll see you guys in the evening. Stay tuned for my back and biceps workout. I love back. I used to hate back before. Like absolutely hate back. But now I felt like it's the strongest part of my physique, and I have a pretty good back, as you can see. Also, I'll play biceps and forearms. After I tried Sam Sulek's forearm workout is when my forearms actually started growing. I'll show it to you in the evening when I do the workout. So yeah, pretty good. I have better forearms now than before. Before it used to be a stick. Now at least it's something. And once I finish with that, I'll have to meal prep for the week because I work 4 days, 2 days off, pretty long hours. So I'll leave you guys with this. Follow these 3 things. You'll be there. It's not difficult. I know it's not easy, but it's not difficult either. See, it's simple, but it's not easy at the same time. I know, discipline, consistency, and nutrition. It's basically that. It boils down to that. How much you do, how much of it you do, and how often you do. No, I like that. I like the statement. I'm gonna use that. So yeah, this is one again to say this is only one aspect of your life. This is not your entire life. Please don't try to make gym your entire life. It's not worth the time and effort until unless you're competing in a sport, bodybuilding sport. Making gym your entire life is not advisable, I would say. If I had to go back, that's another thing. Don't make gym your entire life, buddy. It's not worth it. You have a lot of things in life to do. Fitness is important, but fitness is not everything, right? I have now a crippling caffeine addiction because of gym. But it's alright. So I'll see you guys in the evening. I'll do back and biceps, so stay tuned for my next vlog. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in another vlog.